First story, X merges with X and X. So SpaceX has merged with xAI and X, the social network, to form, I guess, still SpaceX, but they're Space XXX. So this is
It's like an
obviously
adult movie.
well, and
Ah,
probably is. If Elon was going to make a movie, I have a feeling it would have a rated Z. What's incredible about this to me is that, of course, you're combining these three companies into what Musk is now saying is going to become not just as, the Starlink communicating through orbiting satellites, but they're going to have AI communicate and generate the AI cloud, so to speak, in space and beam it down to Earth because it solves the problem of energy. They can use solar energy and cooling because the space is very cool. So presumably just being in space will be enough to keep the cards as cool as they need to be to run continuously.
The combination is Elon returning to that kind of like Tony Stark guy,
Yeah.
where, spaceships, robots, little weird AI craziness, colonizing every planet in the known universe and beyond is kind of where he might be best suited and not politics. So I'm actually happy to see this return to form and figure out a way to get off the planet. He might want to go live on Mars, but sending fleets of things and AI whatever that they're building kind of is very much like the Iron Man Tony Stark version of Elon we experienced before the descent into political madness. So I'm personally happy to see that return to form. Hopefully that's what he sticks to.
So, Alvin, what do you think? Is this even possible? It sounds like science fiction.
yeah. So I think there's just a lot of major technical flaws in the assumption. Right? You mentioned earlier about putting it in space so it can see the sun more readily. The cost of energy in terms of running a data center is about 10% of the total cost. So you might be saving 10% of total cost, but the
Oh,
cost of sending a kilogram of mass into space is about 5 to 7,000 US dollars per kilogram today, right? Not to mention that when you're up there, there's no way to maintain it. And you also mentioned the space is cold, so it's very easy to cool, which is actually a myth in the sense of space is actually a vacuum. And do you know what makes our thermos work? Is that there's a vacuum between the liquid and the outside wall. And using pure black body radiation as a way to diffuse energy is very, very inefficient. It's about 1/10 as efficient as air cooling, about 1/100 to sometimes 1/1000 as much as liquid or evaporative cooling. So you need this giant piece of metal to then, essentially radiate away the heat. Otherwise, these chips will melt.